Hello, friends. This is Cassandra Joan Butler, and welcome to the Cosmic Connections. It's our monthly, it's our weekly way to say hello to each other, to check in, to see what's happening in the big room. And thanks, Ron, Susan, Paula, for being here. I want to talk about communications today. And hi, Lois and Rhonda. Hello, dear friends. Hello, Paula. Good evening. Question for all of us tonight. How is your mind? How is your mind processing all of this energy in the room? Caitlin, Louisa, and Donna. Hi, Maria. Good evening, everybody. And Rhonda, hi there. Hello, Gail and Kathy. Everyone's being lumped together. I'm not sure how that works. Michelle, hi, Mary and Pam. My question for you, how is your stress level? How are you processing information? Good evening, Renee. Thanks for being here. Louisa Lou, thanks for being here. And Steph and Joan and three others. I don't have the names. Hi, Susan, fellow Scorpio. Yes, happy birthday to all the Scorpios. Now, here's a lesson in astrology. Technically, my calendar, oh, I'm shameless, right? My actual birthday is tomorrow, the 29th. Well, I've always loved Halloween. And yet, today at 5:46 was my exact solar return. So in astrology, we process when the sun or any planet returns to the placement where it was when you were born, and that's called a return, right? So I had a really good return. I'm here, I was working. I'll share a little bit because the overall theme tonight is going to be communications and breathing. Lots of stress. Lois and Marianne's reporting lots of stress. Yes, we're going to do a little meditation tonight, so bear with me because I think we all need a little exhaling and inhaling, especially during this time of the lunation. And because, it's my birthday, technically tomorrow, but, it's actually the solar return is today. So the question of the night is, how are you managing the stress? Is it cognitive stress? In other words, are you overthinking about what's happening out there? Is it physical stress? Of course, we have a lot of people who are struggling with any number of health issues, but it all starts with our mind, right? So even if you are in the middle of a health crisis, if you can tame the mind, you can help heal the body. We all know that mind-body connection is around in our consciousness, at least since the late 70s, when Chiron, the wounded healer asteroid, was first discovered. How about those bananas, right? So every time we have a planet that's discovered, it kind of changes the gestalt or the consciousness in some subtle way. And certainly a big shout out to David Perloff of NCGR. He's the president of the Boston chapter. He was doing a lot of that for us in a class on last night. So I'm so grateful he came into our little chapters group and discussed the greater gestalt. And he really pointed out exactly the Plutonian intensity that we're all feeling in 2020. It's kind of culminating with the actual event called an election. So those of you who are interested in learning more about the candidates, and someone asked, am I going to include the third-party candidates? Sure, why not? Because it's something will show up astrologically on their charts, why they are going into the putting their hats in the ring. But of course, we're focusing on a vice president, former, and a present president, and we're going to really talk about everything having to do with the election day, and more to the point, also the future of the United States. That's going to be on Sunday afternoon. It's a different timing. It's a class offering between 1 and 3. I hope you can join. And then in celebration of Halloween and marking the amazing energies of this particular Halloween, we're going to be doing a meditation night and a message night on Friday night. in honor of this very special cross-quarter day. The day between fall and winter, they're called cross-quarter days between the two seasons. They've been basically marked and celebrated for centuries, especially when we had more of a rural landscape with humans. Well, in any case, I want to say a big hello to Jill and Dennis. You're filled to capacity, that mind. Hi, Ron. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here, Dolly. Pretty steady. Had a meditation session. Fantastic, Susie. Are so great. And thank you for sharing, Susie. Thank all of you for sharing. When you share, you're caring. And then I care. And we're going to do some drawings tonight for gifts. Alicia, I hope you're in the room because I got your gift out to you, but a little late. So let's see who else is here tonight. Thank you, Marianne. Thank you, Deb, Freya, and Christine, and Jeannie. Thanks, Barb, for being here. Debbie, I was just thinking about you the other day. I was thinking, how the heck are you doing as a frontliner? I don't mean to, tell any secrets here, but our Debbie is a frontliner out there and fighting not just COVID, but just health in general as a wonderful nurse. You're feeling stressed, Maria. Doing the best to process it all. Yes. Okay, Patricia, great suggestion. GABA is a wonderful natural supplement to help with stress. Thank you, Lois. I will. I'm going to have a wonderful meal with my loved ones tomorrow night at a local restaurant. And what's better than that, right? We can keep our masks off when we're eating. So I'm looking forward to celebrating tomorrow night. Hi, Paula. Hello, Marianne. Thank you. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Hi, Joy. Thank you for being here. Dennis has been thanking or wishing me a happy birthday for how many years, Den? Has it been maybe... I remember we did this particular video on 1984, so it's been a long time, Dennis. Thank you for being in my life so long and forever. Hi, Mary Jo. Weird dreams. Okay. A lot of people have been reporting weird dreams. As above, so below, right? So Mary Jo knows about this. She took my dream class. When we have extraordinary aspects, our minds, even when we're trying to rest, is processing the information. And I had someone report to me, she's not in the room tonight, but she doesn't watch this. So I think it's okay to share the dream. She was afraid in her dream. She was hiding in a closet in her dream. She felt the authorities were going to come after her for not wearing a mask. So I'm sorry, we are all having post-traumatic stress COVID reactions. We are living in the most amazing year ever, and it's astrological. And that's the point. I'll be talking about that on Sunday. When you have the power, manipulation, and control planet Pluto next to Saturn, it's like, who's in charge of my life right now? Now, having said that, I'm not saying we shouldn't wear masks, but we can't wear masks when we're at dinner, right? We're trying to eat. But I am saying that, of course, we would have to have the shared global experience. And this is very unique in this whole lexicon. When we have Pluto, which means power, manipulation, control, next to Saturn, which is the grumpy old man. I posted a picture of Saturn, right, on my Facebook, was the turtle, hard shell. Hardness is part of the landscape that we're experiencing. So I love what Susie said. We are going to do a meditation tonight before I do the spiritual messages. So if you're new to this, our format is simply this. We talk about astrology. We talk about each other, try to share some ideas to help de-stress. Patricia mentioned GABA. Susie, of course, is a wonderful meditator and practitioner of the healing arts. So throw in some suggestions to share, everybody, okay? Mary, your stress level, of course, would be high. You are another frontliner in the classroom. Big shout out to the teachers out there. Very, very difficult. Hi, Kathleen. We appreciate you. Happy birthday. Thank you, Shirley Ann. Thank you. I hope to. Thank you for being in my life, Shirley Ann, and learning all this wonderful astrology. Hi, Elizabeth and Jeannie. She was born on November 2nd. Yep, this big Scorpio girl. Hi, Kathleen. Thank you. Hi, Wendy. Thank you for the beautiful wishes, my dear friends. Thank you. Thank you, Cranberries. Love you guys. Hi, Pastor Lori. Yes, my solar return was just a couple hours ago. John, thanks for being here. And Karen. Joachim, thank you from the Netherlands. I love to point that out. Hi, Elizabeth. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Mostly Scorpio irritation, Deb. Your birthday's in a week. Oh yeah, when you get stressed out, Scorpio, sometimes that comes out in irritation. I know mine does as well. Hello, Scorpio soul sister Kathy. Thanks for being here, honey. Joanne and Leslie, thank you. Physical back hurts. Diving into painting. All right, so a great suggestion from Jill. Great suggestion. When we find something that's a creative outlet during stressful times, do that above all. Of course, your meditation, maybe taking supplements, getting the exercise, eating right, but try to dive into something that gives you joy. Believe it or not, this is my creative passion, talking with you. I would be on all the time like I was in the beginning of the pandemic and doing meditations, but I'm going to probably do more of the meditations. As I said to you, they help me as much as they may help you. Hi, Barb. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, the Sabian symbol, that's a great question for the Sabian symbol is deep divers, Patricia. So I'm diving deep. That's my Sabian symbol. Enjoy. Thank you. Big knots. Had a massage today. Rhonda, you know what to do. David was very good. Thank you for the feedback, Joan. Hi, Stephen. Thank you for being here. Hi, Joanne, Bonnie, and Angela. Thank you, Rita, for being here. Leslie. Oh, I'm so happy to see you, Leslie. Thanks for being here. Hi, Bonnie. Yes, you're teaching on the weekends. Fantastic. I'm glad you've come into class, Mary Jo. Thank you, Christine. Hello, Kelly. Rose, Christy, and Kelly, Pia. Brett, hi. Hi, nice to see you, sweetie. Haven't seen you for a little bit. Again, it's so weird. I'm such a visual person. I see your name, and all of a sudden your face is inside of my third eye. Jennifer, thank you. Oh, Kelly, thank you. It must be the solar return. Or maybe a little lip gloss. Hi, John, Rose, Maria. Thank you, guys. I don't want to make it all about my birthday. I really don't. I want to know how you're doing and how we can share and care for each other. So here's the thesis. We are approaching a big full moon. That full moon is on Halloween. Happy Halloween. It's at 10:49 in the morning. And this particular full moon is inviting us to, I would use this word, reconnect our cognitive connectors. The amount of stress, let me explain, is so great on the planet right now because it comes to a peak at the full moon. Why the full moon? Every 3 days, every lunation, every month, a couple days before the full moon, it's almost as if nature is saying to us, the event's coming, it's a coming, and we start like a balloon blowing up. We're going to get to the full moon. There's been some research done that bleeding, for example, during surgeries is greater right before the full moon. There's been research that's been done that says crime, violent crime is heavier and stronger before the full moon, not at the full moon. The full moon is a time of release. So my prayer and my hope that some of the cognitive stress that we're sharing and feeling during this time will be more or less released after 10:49 on, that's Eastern Daylight Time, because we fall back this Saturday, I believe. Yeah, we're still at Daylight Savings Time at 10:49 on Saturday. So the point being, let's just try to manage our stress, but at the full moon, on the 31st, the full moon symbolically is a time of revelation, illumination, and seeing a different point of view. So be very prepared that if there's a problem, concern, question in your life, your point of view may switch up after Saturday morning. The astrological thesis involving that is that the full moon is exactly opposite Uranus. Friends, I'm a very Uranian person. Uranus is the planet of crazy. Yeah, I give myself a little credit for being a little different. And genius. Now, I'm not going to pat myself on the back about that, but the crazy genius planet, which is also the enlightener, the Prometheus unbound energy, the planet that's often involved with breakthroughs and breakdowns, is exactly opposite the full moon. And let me give you some Sabian symbol information on that. So our full moon that we're going to be talking about tonight when we talk about your charts, the Sabian symbol is a dentist at work. I want to read this from Mark Evan Jones. It's a time of getting something repaired, fixed, diagnosed, paying great attention, finding a remedy for something that is you have to drill for. All right? So what are you drilling for? Your opposite Uranus, and then we also have the relationship Juno next to the sun. So we were trying to drill or remedy relationships, oppositions. When we look out there in the landscape of the social culture right now, there's a lot of despair, not just because of COVID, and not just because of a polarizing election, and not just because people are protesting and looting in the streets, and not just because the media is not reporting on it. I think there's a sense of division that we're all experiencing, what to believe, who to believe. So the remedy, and I think a dentist hard at work remedy, this full moon, is suggesting that perhaps we have to go within, doing our meditation, doing our praying, doing our reflection work, finding our own shadow, spending some time alone, and getting away from the maddening crowd. You know, today on the Senate floor, we had the social media platform titans testifying before the Senate, and there was a lot of controversy about that. You all know that, right? That we are in a social media crisis. Astrological reason for that, because the North Node is in the sign of Gemini. That only happens once every 18 years. When the node, which represents our emotional connection to everybody, is in a sign, we put emphasis on that area. So Gemini is the sign connected with facts and cognition and stress. Where are the facts? Who's real? Who's not? What to believe? And you've heard me harping about this since June, since the last full moon that we had in Gemini, Sagittarius. Words matter, and do your own research. All right, there's I'm being grumpy old woman right now. Hi, Melissa, Debbie, thank you. Oh, your daughter is a little Scorpio too, Jill. How awesome. Hi, Joe. Thank you for being here. Interrupted sleep patterns. That can happen a lot, Deb. Scorpio friend. Hi, Cindy. Thank you for being here. Yeah, no dreams so I don't wake up feeling rested. I know, Jill. I understand that. You know, last night, oh man, my mind was racing. At 3 o'clock in the morning, you know what I did? I took out my rosary beads and I prayed myself to sleep. It helped. It helped to calm the mind. Because even if there's nothing particular going on in your own world, I mean, a personal crisis, or someone that you love and care about is going through a personal crisis, you're picking up all the angst in the big room. So it's important for us to do self-care more than ever. Thank you for sharing that, Donna, the turtle post. It's weird that we're in Sweden. We don't share that fear. Oh, do share with us, Pia. Now, as just this isolated American, I've heard lots of really good reports of the way Sweden has handled the COVID crisis, that they did not do the lockdowns. That's what I hear through the filters of different media. Please do share with us, Pia. How has that worked for you and your country people? Melissa, thank you. Thank you. Please share. Hi, Stephen M. Katie girl, hello. Nice to see you, Dorothy and Hugh. Oh, thank you, Pia. Hi, Angela. Another Scorpio in the room. Oh my goodness. Susan, great to see you. Thank you. Thank you for sharing, Rachel. The harder ones pushes against, given the tougher the life is. Neutralize within. Great advice, Rachel. The harder one pushes against, the tougher life is. Neutralize, neutralize. I love that. That's a great bit of advice, Rachel. My Uranus squares my sun exactly. So I'm really good at going to the detached phase, right? And being the observer of my pain or my difficulties, and then surrendering. Another thing about Scorpio time of the year, remember, we're in the death time of the year. That's why we have that connection with Halloween. If there's one day of the year that we celebrate the transition that we all face being human, that everything faces, which is the transformation of one state into another, it's this time of the year, Scorpio, the mysteries of life and death. So, yes, thank you, Susie, and I thank you. You're welcome. Oh, thank you, Katie. I hear your voice when you say that, Katie, or Katie A. I've known Katie forever. Oh, so many beautiful people here. Hi, Dan. Thank you for being here. Yeah, right, Kelly. Please communicate with Pia. This is what gets the heart of what we're all going through. Again, I'm doing this specifically astrologically. Every 18 years, we go through a crisis of interpreting facts and trying to find wisdom. And we're in the seesaw, and the full moon is bringing up to the fore, too, to look at a different point of view, right? And this is also the year of experts. Are we allowed to question the experts? I'm not saying yes. I'm not saying no. If a doctor tells you, you have to get this particular treatment or you could die, do you say to that doctor, you say, yeah, right, I'll heal myself? That's an option. If someone says, unless you wear masks, the COVID is going to spread around and kill everybody, do you question? In principle, this is the year when our minds are so filled with contradictory information. We do get some release and relief on the full moon. Hi, Dorothy. Thank you for being here, Dan. Leslie. Another Scorpio, Leslie. Wow. Happy birthday, Rachel, Lexi. Yeah, okay. Plants are fabulous. They ground us, absolutely. Thank you for the beautiful, beautiful. Roses were put to bed, John. Right? Hey, Jen. Hi, Gail. Thank you. You noticed my glasses. They're new. They're my birthday present. They're actually green and blue, because I wear lots of green and blue. Okay. Oh, my gosh. Stop that, son. He just sent me something, which is very funny. Hi, Retta. Gail. Hi, honey. Hi, Brenda. Murdy. Hello, friends. Hi, Jen. Mercury retrograde. Oh, back to communication. Remember last week when I could not get a signal? I was reporting cosmic connections from my bedroom, and I was really annoyed because I was freezing all the time. So I'm not there now. I'm at another location, a hidden Scorpion location. It was actually my little place outside Lilydale. But in any case, and then this morning I woke up to the household getting a little upset because there is no internet. Mercury's retrograde. And so I spent the better part of the morning scrambling to try to find a solution to the internet. And here's a question for you guys. You can test the speed of your internet? Mine was at like a 30. So I was talking to the provider. If I'm in Western New York, you know who that provider is. That was very nice. This guy's name was Casey. We're cracking jokes. And I said, oh my gosh, I can't live without my internet. Take anything. Don't take away my internet. He said, it's probably squirrels. I said, what? He says, you'd be surprised. Squirrels like to eat the cable that goes into your home. All right. So anyway, we're going to have a technician coming out and hopefully fixing the bad internet. Yeah, I mean, can you imagine being without internet? This is what I mean. Our minds are being constantly assaulted with the need to know, and that's another theme for this year. So, my anecdote, of course, is what? Prayer, meditation, being by yourself, being in nature, taking natural great supplements. Susie's talking about, just doing the meditation. Patricia was talking about taking the supplements, getting away from the forbidden state. Oh, I like that, Jillian. Oh, thank you, Robin. Nice talking to you today. Okay, did a year research when I managed the ER, showed the intense time, physical and mentally. Patients were wild. All right, Jill. Yeah, lunar tide affects our water and blood. Absolutely. We live in a natural world. We were such weird creatures in the 21st century, in the 20th century. In the 19th century, remember, they did not have electric lights. They were so much more attuned and connected with the natural cycles. Yeah, we're different creatures than all of our ancestors before. That's something that's so amazingly amazing. I'm grateful you're here too, Marcia. Thank you for being here. More dog bites and ER admissions of the full moon. Thank you, Barb, for that research. More dog bites and ER admissions at the full moon. Yep. The kids were overwhelmed. Okay. Elizabeth, yeah. Okay. Remember, our beautiful children, and again, big hands out, big kudos to all you beautiful teachers out there, have not developed the boundaries. In Theosophy, we talk about the different bodies, and so we get a body, another layer of a body at age 7, another one at age 21, another one at age 30, another type of body at age 42, another type of body at 50 and 60, and yes, it goes on to 72. This is astrological wisdom here. But when we're in that early stages of being an adult, we're more susceptible to manipulation by all forces, including the natural forces of the full moon. Jillian, thanks for being here. Your lead planet is Uranus too. Go figure, Rachel. Of course it is. Thank you for sharing, you friends. Thank you, Susie. Cindy just went to the dentist. Remember the Sabian symbol? A dentist is hard at work. We're all drilling for information. We get some relief on this particular full moon Halloween. Okay, and then the sun. No, I'm sorry. Wait, did I get that right? The moon. Wait. I'm reversing it. I beg your pardon. The sun is a dentist hard at work in Scorpio. The moon is going to be conjunct Uranus. So picture this in the sky. Sun, moon, opposite. Emotions, unconsciousness, dancing with consciousness. That happens at every full moon. What makes this full moon so remarkably different is that the full moon itself in Taurus is going to be next to Uranus, which is the wild card, the crazy genius energy. And that Sabian symbol is a Red Cross nurse. A Red Cross nurse. So the symbolism is that we're trying to find sympathy and compassion and understanding in an unsettled world. So a lot of nurses are in the room, right? So the idea here, connect with your inner nurse this weekend. Someone needs you to be understanding and compassionate. In the 11th hour of this contentious, polarizing election, put yourself in the other person's point of view. I know what you're thinking. Cassandra, just tell us who's gonna win, and so we can go to sleep tonight and feel really great or really horrible. I won't, because I don't know. I have my bias and I have my desire, and sometimes that colors, I know it colors something so important as an election result. And the astrology, quite frankly, is almost equivalent, but we're going to be discussing that on Sunday, so please join me on Sunday. And I'm also going to discuss the way the candidates connect with the chart of the U.S. I'm also going to look at your charts, because sometimes we vibrate, not sometimes, I think all the time, we vibrate or we connect with people who are like ourselves, right? And so when we look at your chart, and I've done this now for a better part of 8 years, who do you like out there? You may never have met them, right? Never had a passing connection with the Dalai Lama or Pope Francis or Martin Luther King. Yet you have this great admiration and love for these figures. They'll be reflected in your chart. We'll be talking about that on Sunday. Hi, Rachel, fellow healer, Massage Land. Wow, a lot of people are born on the full moon. People who are born on the full moon have the ability to be instantly empathetic. Why? Because their consciousness and unconsciousness is opposite. So they have to try a little harder to find a common ground within them. So if you know any babies that are going to be born in the next couple of days, they have that special gift. Remember, full moons are only happening once a month. Karen, thanks for being here. And Melissa and Stephanie, or Gemini. We're going to talk about Gemini. Hey, Chrissy. Chrissy from the Dale, one of the cranberries. Challenging sign. Alicia, did you check your email? I sent you your gift, honey. Yeah, you were up at... Cindy, if you're ever up at 3 in the morning, just give me a text. I'm usually up. We could hang. Yeah. A lot of energy. Sweden went badly today. Okay. Yes. Happy birthday, dear Kathy Scorpio. Happy birthday. Okay, here's a great suggestion. Barbara's giving us a suggestion. Motherwort, Leonoris's, it's on the screen. Cardiaca tincture is good for grounding and centering. We all need that. A lot of Scorpios in the room. Big hugs to you, Krista, and happy birthday. Okay. They didn't lock down, but they have a relatively high number of deaths compared to the number of citizens. Thank you for that. I really do trust, that's one of my themes this year for you, if you haven't noticed. I like the idea of us being citizen journalists, watching out for each other, because that's another big question with the Gemini North Node, who to trust. I don't trust. I am so sorry to say that, because I used to work in the media, an ABC affiliate, back in the day when we had ABC, NBC, and CBS. We don't have that anymore, okay? And there was much more integrity. I just look around me and I go, a lot of the mainstream media is very much a propaganda machine, and that was being discussed today at the Senate with our social media platforms. Alrighty. Happy birthday, Paula! Yay! Happy oh, these Scorpios. Happy birthday, bros. I want you all to celebrate all that beautiful Scorpion energy, because Scorpio is the sign of healing in a weird way, because it's a sign of going beneath the darkness and trying to dredge things up and find balance. And you can't fool Scorpio. All these Scorpio moons and risings, well, go figure. You would be here because I'm a Scorpio, right? I can't hide the Scorpio too long. Marty writes, Scorpio moon find this year much easier to dig deep and really get into shadow healing. Excellent comment. Hi, Kimberly. Thank you. Question. I've said I'll heal myself numerous times. That's a good question, Jill. I think what you're saying, when do we finally reach the tipping point when we are healed? I think as long as we're breathing, we are healing. And I want to share, speaking of breath, we're going to do a quick meditation. And I was very stunned because I was working with someone today who has had another bout of cancer. And she shared this poem with me. It's not really a poem, it's lyrics from a band I'm not really familiar with, but I posted it on my Facebook, and I would invite you to give a listen, by Plum. I'm just checking the time. Oh my, time is slipping by. I'm just going to recite this for you, and I think this might help us because our theme is about healing, and there's a great question, Jill. And I'm quoting here from Plum, and the video's on my Facebook page. We do not exist for us, but to share the grace and hope given to us all. We breathe it in, it changes us, and then we breathe it out. We share it. I have now breathed in deeply, and it has changed me completely. Because of that grace, there is always hope. It is oxygen. Breath it is. As we breathe and we exhale. That found a lot of solace when I read that and when I heard the song today, because in so many ways, every moment of our lives is a miracle that we're still breathing. So I think as long as we're breathing, we're healing, because as we're exhaling, we're breathing out the toxins and the exchange of gases that would kill us if we didn't have that exchange. So friends, with that, let's get comfortable and do a quick little meditation for healing. And I'm going to continue the meditations. I just have to find the right time, and I'll let you know about it. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale completely, hold your breath, and exhale completely. Inhale deeply, hold the breath, and begin to just release all the toxins and the stress and the difficulty in your body. Now this third deep breath, as you breathe in completely, hold it to your comfort level. Hold, hold, hold. And exhale the toxic emotions. Exhale the mental exhaustion. Exhale out the spiritual moments of despair. Breathe normal. Listen to the silence around you. Listen to the heartbeats of the people in this room who, just like you, want answers, want peace, have goals that they need and want to fulfill in their lives. Just in this moment, trust that the next breath you take is a breath of creation. As you inhale and exhale, connect with the eternal breath. We are all sharing a moment in this moment. Inhale, exhale, relax the feet and the ankles and the knees. Relax, relax, relax. Try to clear your mind of any thought as you focus on the breath, on the sound of my voice. In this moment, you are safe. In this moment, you are at peace. In this moment, you are alive. Inhale, exhale. As your body is relaxed, bring into your awareness the one challenge that you are most concerned about. Just pick one. And as you inhale, keep the focus of that awareness on your one challenge and concern. And as you exhale, stay with the challenge. I now invite you, friends, to imagine the face of the full moon. The face of the full moon, which will be arriving in mere days. Recollect, imagine, recall a full moon that you have actually seen with your own eyes. but make it real, make it present to you right now. In this moment, place that one singular challenge or concern on the face of the full moon. So it's illuminated by the light. You can place your concern symbolically with words, with an image. Place it in the center of the light of the full moon. Breathe in and out. And our prayer for this evening is that by the full moon, each of us receives clarity, new information, and a solution to whatever is troubling you most deeply in this moment. So by 10:24 on the full moon this Saturday and Halloween, let us expect a sense of peace through a radical new perspective, an idea, an inspiration that will lead us to balancing the challenge you feel in your body now. Inhale, exhale. Know this to be true. By the light of the full moon, you receive what you need to help you in this moment. That is my prayer through the God of each of our understanding. Amen. Begin to come back into the room, friends, because we have a lot more information to share with you tonight. Okay. Oh dear. My phone's talking to me. It's saying that I'm low on power. We have a lot more to do. What are we going to do? Well, I don't want to hog your attention for all night, so let's give ourselves about 12 more minutes. Let's do our astrology. Ready? Set. The full moon is going to help you Aries people to transform on a deepest level. The full moon is activating what's called your 8th house of power and intimacy. And it may also help you with your finances and how you're managing your money. That's for our Aries friends. For our Taurus friends, the full moon is going to illuminate a relationship in a new way. It could be a relationship with your best friend, your spouse, your boyfriend, your girlfriend. You're going to get a new major understanding of what and who they're all about. The Gemini people are going to be learning some new skill sets to improve their health with this full moon and their work situation. There could be a new job on the horizon. I'm not sure, but you'll get some inspiration relative to work and health. For you Cancer people, this full moon is asking you to play a little bit more, let that inner child come out and enjoy. Be inspired with your creativity. For Leo, this full moon Scorpio energy is going to ask you to spend some time in your home, creating a greater foundation for yourself, coming home to yourself, becoming more comfortable in your own skin. Virgo, this energy is activating your mind, your marketing, and your teaching and writing skills. For Libra, it's about your self-worth, your money. The way you are managing your resources is becoming more enlightened with the full moon. Scorpio, it's all about you. This is your full moon. You're learning how to balance the relationships in your life and how you are giving and receiving without being overwhelmed. Sagittarius, this energy is activating your energy of peace, retreat, and meditation. So it's a good time to spend some time alone over the weekend, Saggy. Capricorn, friends, groups, associations are being activated with this particular weekend energy. Connect with the people that are your tribe. Aquarius, step up to the plate. You're going to be asked to do more leadership and I use the word responsibility with this weekend. People are turning to you for guidance. And Pisces, it's all about the way you are communicating your message. Be honest with the way you are expressing your beliefs, religious, spiritual, and yes, political. All right. So thank you, Katie, for the nice glasses comment. Let's do some more things. We're going to do a little drawing right now. All right. And the drawing, to be, what's the word? Eligible for the drawing, all you have to do is share once. Okay, I love it when you share more than once. But thank you for sharing. And these little webcasts every Wednesday. All right, so the winner of a transit report is Sue Marie. Susie Q, are you in the room tonight? Susie, are you in the room tonight? Well, I know you're in the room often enough because you've been doing a lot of sharing, Sue, so you're the winner tonight. So congratulations to Susie. I can't tell how much energy I have left on my phone. But thank you all. Hi, it's a big hello to Dawn and Carrie Ann and Deborah and Jen. Hi there. Thanks for being here. Jennifer and Dion and Kathy. All right. Your dad was a dentist. How interesting. Let's do some spiritual messages. I don't necessarily trust media, including my phone. So I might just pull the plug on this. You're not going to hear me as clearly, unfortunately, but at least you'll be able to hear me. And what I'm going to do is unplug this and plug this. Okay. You guys can still hear me, right? Thumbs up. I'm feeling much better because we're getting power now. Hi, Jillian. Hi, Jan. Thanks for being here. Janet, Miss Taurus Moon. That full moon is really important to you. Yeah. So basically, Rachel, the full moon is actually next to Uranus. So that means that we're going to really have a lot of, it's opposite the sun. So we're going to have a new perspective coming our way on the weekend. It's going to be very interesting, and that's lending to the stress in the room. And Mercury's retrograde is going to be going direct on election day. There's a lot of like vibration. So that's why I'm suggesting we give ourselves a big grounding break. Okay. Janet, you had to not know the results. Stay in the moment. And that's what meditation can give us. And prayer, stay in the moment, stay in the moment. Okay, Alicia, thank you. Because empaths are often full mooners, but empath as an astrological designation can come from a lot of water energy, a lot of your planets being in the 4th house, the 12th house, or 8th house. So there's a whole lot of different ways to analyze someone's chart for empathy, or being an empath, or being a clairvoyant, or a clairasentient, or clairasentient, clairaudient, and clairvoyant. When I do messages, which I'm about to do for you guys, I usually go into clairvoyant. That's how I operate. Alexis, how are your babies, honey? Great to see you. Okay, Lynn, thanks for being here. Yeah, the media does create the news. I mean, Dennis is my old cohort with the media. Jody, big hello. Ask their international friends what's going on. Absolutely. So the best doctors are Scorpio because they're the healers, and they're not afraid of digging right in there. Anai, oh, interesting. You're Scorpio rising and Scorpio and a Virgo moon. I'm a Virgo moon too. We love our Virgo moons. Long walk with Rachel. Wow, awesome. Hi, Rose. Yes. Hi, Rose. And we love our fellowships of the spirit. The older homes is under control since a month's back. Thank you for the first person response and report, Pia, from Sweden. Hi, Brenda. Amen, amen. Okay. You're very welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Beautiful for you guys being here. All right, let's do a little mediumship. And I have to kind of keep it to only like two sessions because I have a standing client on Wednesday nights. Can you believe that? But, you know, my schedule is different than yours, I'm sure. You know, I don't sleep at night and I get up late. Dear God, please allow me to serve. Please allow my words to be filled with love and light, truth, inspiration, and healing for the highest and best as we align ourselves with the Holy Spirit. Okay, so for our first mediumistic message, I'm coming to our friend Jill O'Hara. Okay, Jill, may I come to you, sweetie? Jilly girl. I love what you just said, Murdy. Researching the doctor's birthdays going forward. That is a great thing. That's a great thing. Thank you, John. And you'll be surprised. I think I shared with you last week or sometime before I had my foot surgery, I asked the doctor that I could have a particular date because I'm an astrologer, and he said, oh, that stuff works. That's what he said. That stuff works. That astrology works. All right, Jill, as I'm tuning into your energy, sweetie, I'm seeing a lot of little mini pots of seedlings. This could be metaphorical or this could be real. It's almost as if I don't know if you start your plants from seed, but it's almost as if I'm just seeing this big array, a big kitchen table filled with almost Dixie cups of plants coming up. And I'm going to ask Spirit why I'm getting that for you. And the message I'm getting is that in the past, you may have planted too many different seeds. So, and the message is to even read the New Testament, and please, I'm not a biblical scholar, but read about the seeds falling on rocky soil and on good soil. Oh, I'm terrible. I don't know the Bible, but you know the story I'm trying to say to you, Jill. Reread that passage, because now you're narrowing in your life and you're really wanting to just plant one seed and put all of your attention on it. So Spirit is basically saying to you, dear, that you have done, you want to plant sunflower seeds, but you're doing daffodils. So you want to focus in on the thing you need and want to do. And because you're a Taurus, I know you're a Taurus, because this full moon is in Taurus, you are really going to get inspiration on this weekend. Okay, the parable of the sower. Thank you, John. Thank you. With all respect, I wish I knew my Bible stronger. I know it, but now I want someone to give me the chapter and verse. I know someone out there knows it. All right, Ka, thank you for being here. So for you, my dear Jill, it's time for you to just put all your focus and your awareness on that one project. I'm also getting the proverbial little old lady coming in from Spirit. Now, I believe this is a grandmother. It could be a great-grandmother, but she comes in and she's got maybe osteoporosis because she's a little crooked. Her posture is a little bit like this, and I think she used a walker, but she's got the biggest smile and the biggest, sweetest voice I've ever heard. She's so sweet, and she looks up, and she says, hi, honey. And she's coming in to remind you that you were always such a precocious, fun child, and she's showing me pigtails, and she's showing me you being a little tomboy. Thank you, Lois. Thank you for sharing Matthew 13. Does that make sense to you, dear Jill? I'm still with you, Jill. I'm still in your energy. But because she's coming in here, I'm getting chills. She's saying that she wasn't She maintained her sweetness, even though she had some physical infirmities, and she's saying maybe an arthritis or something like this, but she had it inch along. All right, and I hope that makes sense to you, beyond sense. Okay, Jill, I'm glad. Okay, and I want to say something to you, Stephanie, darling. Sometimes this is what we always say at Lilydale. I love Lilydale, but sometimes when I'm giving a message, it may resonate with you as well, and just know that we're all kind of connected. So you might think I'm not just talking to you, because I'm not. I was approaching myself through Jill, but if it makes sense, please grab onto it. Oh, what the heck? I'm just going to go to you right anyway. God bless you, Jill. I'll leave that with God's blessings. And I'm going to flip my finger, and I stop at Robin. Robin Curtis. Are you still in the room? Miss Robin, are you in the room, honey? Robin Curtis. Robin. Stephanie, I'm going to come to you just for a moment because because I want to say something that you've been going through a very difficult time with trying to find your way with a relationship, but don't try so hard. Let it evolve. Just let it kind of come naturally. You'll know for sure if you should keep on going on in this vein by the end of the year, by December 20th. Okay? All right, thank you. You're very welcome, Robin. Okay. Stephanie, that one's for you, sweetie. Robin, as I'm tuning into your energy, I'm seeing a beautiful old jewelry box. It's not that old. It's not like an antique. It might have been yours from, I want to say, the 1970s. That you've moved around from place to place. It's got some old treasures in there, including some broken jewelry, some things you can't quite part with. And I think you went through this box recently and said to yourself, I've got to let go. I've got to let go. I've got to let go of some things of the past. And Spirit is saying, yes, indeed you do. Okay. And so what that means for you, Robin, that in this place of transition that you may be in right now, of moving and shifting and changing, there's a lot of remnants from the past which need to let go of. I'm getting broken jewelry, bits and pieces. I'm going to get to that and fix it, but you might even donate that to the little pieces of things that aren't quite fixable, to people who maybe do arts and crafts with these remnants of the jewelry. I'm also picking up for you, Robin, a tremendous sense of new determination and peace in your life going forward. I'm hearing the song In the Garden. It's an old spiritualist song. I go in the garden alone, do. You never ask me to sing, okay? And he talks to me and he walks with me and he calls me his own. That song is for you, Robin. It's from someone in spirit who's coming in and reminding you of your spiritual connection. Actually, it's a man who's singing the song to you. So I'm here perhaps with a grandfather who was quietly spiritual, but he wasn't running to church all the time. But he found his spiritual grounding in nature and in planting and in gardening. So that's the man who's coming in for you, dear Robin. All right. Okay. So I hope that made some sense to you, dear Robin. I wish you all the best and peace to you. All right, friends. This is all random when I do the messages. I'm glad that made sense to you, Robin. It is now 9:06. We've been talking for an hour, and I have to get some dinner in before I work with my next client, or my client tonight. If you like messages, please come to Friday's night. We're going to be doing a great celebration. Details are on my Facebook page or on my website. And please, friends, we are under assault by so much commotion in the ocean, in our minds. Do what you can to Take care of yourself and meditate and pray. Be in nature. We all need each other, and know that we're all in this together. So many blessings to you. God bless you all. I'll see you soon next Wednesday, the day after the election. All right, this is all I'll take bets on. Are we going to have a president on Wednesday the next time we meet? I don't know. Well, we will meditate next Wednesday. No matter what happens, we're going to be meditating here and doing our cosmic connections. All right. Thank you very much for the beautiful birthday greetings. Love you guys, and love and light and healing to you, Janet, and to all. Many blessings. Bye-bye.